So for the past month, I have been exhausted. I mean, nodding at my desk exhausted, crawling into bed at night exhausted. And I kept wondering, why am I so tired? Then there was a guy I was talking to, and for a few days we stopped communicating. And all of my energy came back. All of my creativity came back. I had ideas popping in my head so fast, I could barely write all of them down. And so, getting back to the guy, we had gone on 3 or 4 dates. He was a nice guy. We spent hours on the phone talking. He opened doors and paid for dates. From the outside, he was the cookie cutter version of Prince Charming. But there was something still off because every time him and I went on a date, I would get physically ill. My stomach would start to hurt, or I would get a headache. Something would happen physically every time I was around this man. Our first date, we met at a bookstore. I got a stomach ache afterwards. By the time he asked me on the fourth date, I was so sick that I had to cancel. And that's when I realized maybe this isn't really a physical symptom. There's something about this interaction that my body is trying to tell me. There's something out of alignment here. And the closer I looked at the situation, him and I, though we got along really well, we lived very different lives. We had different lifestyles and different goals. For example, I would go to the gym 4 days a week. He would order DoorDash every day after work and play video games. And I would talk about the future ambitions I had, just or even planning vacations, things like that. And he was more of a moment to moment guy. Now, in theory, there's nothing wrong with that. Opposites do attract after all. I had these two voices in my head going on. One voice would say to me, Tasha, you're a woman in your 40s. You've never been married. The modern dating is like walking in muddy water where you're bound to get dirty. The second voice would say to me, but Tasha, isn't it time to bet on yourself? Don't you deserve to have the love that you want? The kind that lights you up, where you're so excited. You can't wait to see that person every day. You can't wait to wake up to that person every day, despite what the statistics say, despite the state of marriage, despite the so called dwindling pool of emotionally available men. And so there would be this back and forth every time I was around this man. And it was exhausting me because I was exerting so much mental energy, emotional energy into trying to make the pieces fit. And they just wouldn't. So my body started intervening. I want you to think about something, whether you're dating somebody or you just started a new job, or even if you're at your current job. Think about how your body feels. Your body tells you everything that you need to know. When your body starts feeling off, it's a sign that you're overriding your intuition. And the more I looked at this situation, that was what was happening. I was overriding my intuition and I kept bumping up against myself because I was overriding what my gut was telling me, Tasha, he ain't it. So when we had that distance and my energy came back, I said, my God, like I have to end this because not ending it is going to drain me. I'm not going to have the energy to work on the life that I do want because I'm too busy. I'm too exhausted negotiating with myself. So I want you to think about that or share in the comments a time when you have felt like something here, it looks good. It looks like it's a short deal, but something is off here.